This is CapCan Knows, the official podcast of the Capital Area College Access Network. We are excited to engage the community in conversations about college access. I'm your host, Jack Felinski, an AmeriCorps Vista serving with CapCan. Joining me today is Dominic Violetta, fellow Vista and college advisor at the Wilson Talent Center, and our guest, Ranim, a current student at the Wilson Talent Center. Let's get started. First of all, thank you so much for being with us here today, Ranim.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. For the past couple months, we at CapCan have been making a strong push to encourage students to apply to college. So I ask you, who's encouraging you in your own life to pursue a post-secondary education, and what are your thoughts about doing so?
Okay, so of course my parents, both of them, try and help me get into what's my goals.
Mhm.
And it's always my mom's who just listens to me and encourages me with anything I like.
Mhm.
My dad had always supported me by believing in me so much.
Yeah.
When I was younger, he told me if you want to be a doctor. I didn't know, I was so young, 5 years old.
Yeah.
And then when I was getting older and older, I started to research about doctors and medicine,
Uh-huh.
and I liked it. So he always believed in me and saying, "You will do it." And sometimes every person has those tough days that I'm not gonna do it,
Mhm.
or I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
And then he said, "You will do it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's important to have those rocks behind you, right?
Yes.
That are always there for you, pushing you, right?
Yeah. Right now, my mom she's out of the country for 2 months, which is so sad. I've always had her saying telling her everything had happened with me in school.
Yeah.
And she always encourages me so much. She have all the day listening to me and not begging stop talking because I have too much with her.
Yeah.
Can I say something to her?
Yeah, of course.
In Arabic.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. إمي شكرا كتير لمساعدتك واشتقت لك كتير وأبي كمان اشتقت لك شكرا كتير. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
So, you were part of the Summer College Ambassador Program. What did you learn from this? What were your thoughts about the experience?
It was great and so helpful. I encourage students to apply for it because it was so helpful. We've learned about almost a lot of all colleges that it's near,
Mhm.
Michigan.
Yeah.
And one of the colleges was Davenport University.
Mhm.
And I wasn't thinking about it, but my sister she graduated from high school, and she was didn't know which school to go to.
Mhm.
When I went to Davenport, I've learned a lot, and then I told her about all the opportunities. And this is one big opportunity she got. And she applied to it, and now she's a student there, and she got a lot of scholarships.
Heck yeah.
So it was so helpful.
Heck yeah.
So exciting.
Yeah.
You get to be that person of information that just, hey, do this, do this.
Yeah.
Did you know about this?
Yeah, I didn't know about that before,
Uh-huh.
and I thought it's so far away, it's 2 hours driving,
Mhm.
and she didn't want to go out of state. So they had a new campus here near
Yeah.
LCC.
Yeah.
And it was so exciting that she didn't want to move out of house,
Uh-huh.
she wanted to stay. So that was a good opportunity for her.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Now your sister's doing well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, me too. Right now we're featuring them on our social media, Davenport, and I think it's important to know that they have multiple campuses across the state, and the same thing with other colleges too, where we were talking about U of M, they don't have just the Ann Arbor campus, they have the
Yeah.
Flint and the Dearborn one too, so making people aware of that I think is important, so nice. Can you talk a little bit about your journey to the United States?
Okay, this is so long. Maybe I'm going to talk too much.
No, the floor is yours.
That was
Okay.
about you.
Thank you. Okay, so as you can tell, my English is not perfect because I'm from Syria, and there we speak Arabic. When I was 7-year-old or 8, the war had started, and we moved to Jordan, which is so sad. When I moved to Jordan, I had family there, great, but I had a lot of bullying, a lot. it was so hard for me to stay there. And it was in Arabic. Studying is in Arabic, which is like easier than having it in another language, like because I experienced that after. But a lot of students will bully me because I'm not from Jordan.
Mhm.
That's the thing, which is like we're similar, and it was like so close to Syria, like they're almost one country.
Mhm.
And after that, we moved to after 3 years and a half, we moved to America, like the United States.
Mhm.
And we hadn't any person we know here, like no one.
Mhm.
And when I started, I came here in the summer, and I had a friend next door. She was so nice. She helped me a lot. And when I started, of course, I didn't know English,
Mhm.
just like the basics things.
Yeah.
Hello, hi, bye, whatever.
For sure.
Yeah. And I started 6th grade. It was like middle school,
Mhm.
elementary school.
Okay, yeah.
So I had students where they started to bully me again because I didn't know English, not because I'm from Syria, because I didn't know English.
Uh-huh.
And that was so hard as well because I am a person who likes to like study and get A's.
Yeah.
Like not a nerd, but like that. So when I started to study in English, I didn't understand most of the things.
Mhm.
And I go home, translate everything. Google Translate was like my favorite.
Yeah.
It was like my friend at that time. So I translate every page to understand and like answer the questions.
Uh-huh.
So when I go to school, they had helped me and go to an ELL class, which is like so helpful for students who don't speak English.
For sure.
And the teacher there, her name is Ms. Hamoud. She's like the best teacher. She had helped me not just to learn English, but to be confident. I'm that kind of person from like 7 years ago who was like so shy, and if I get bullied, I stop and like just stay seated in the corner of the classroom and don't say nothing.
Mhm.
So it was like so hard for me. But then that teacher, she helped me to learn English and to be so confident. Like right now,
Yeah.
I'm so confident. And like my friends telling me, okay, Ranim, you're so confident right now.
For sure.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah, thank you. So when I started to like be more confident, those people who were like bullying me, I stopped them and told like in a respectful way. I don't
Yeah.
like fighting or like doing stuff. So I just like tell the advisor there, like the counselor,
Uh-huh.
and they stopped, but they still like bully me.
Mhm.
But it's like it reduced.
Mhm.
And after a year, that like in my 6th grade, I learned ELL classroom
Uh-huh.
during the school day. And
Okay.
after school, I had a program that teaches English. I go to it like for 2 hours or 3 hours.
Mhm.
And then when I go home, I translate everything and try to learn
Yeah.
English. And then I had on Fridays a specific teacher that like we go with her, like me and my friends. We were like 5 kids and learn English.
Uh-huh.
It was like a lot of stuff. And then on Saturdays, I had like to go to the mosque. It's like religious thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had just Sunday to just like relax and go with my family. It was a lot of stress and a lot of things to do. But because of that, I had the next year so easy.
Yeah.
It was like so easy. So I just want to tell people, don't stop. If you're child right now, you're gonna have the best for you later.
For sure.
Yeah, it was like so easy for me. Next, like in 7th grade, I was awarded as the best student for 3 classes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Those people who were
We just gave her a high five.
those people who were bullying me started to come to me for asking for help.
Wow.
And I didn't have any homeworks because I was like understanding the lessons, so I just basically finished my homework at school or during lunch.
Wow. Yeah.
So it was so fun. I was so popular there.
Yeah.
Because I was so like confident. I didn't
Yeah.
care like, if I speak English or not. I wasn't the best at English,
Uh-huh.
still not the best, but like I can understand and talk, you know. And I thought about it like I speak Arabic, which is like the 2nd hardest language in the world.
Yeah.
And I'm learning a new language. Like I'm better than other people.
Uh-huh.
So just telling this because like I want people don't if they're bullying me or bullying like other people,
Uh-huh.
like don't stop and just be confident because every person has their like different specific things for others. Like
Yeah.
maybe you're better at things than others. So
Mhm.
just be confident because no one is better than others. You know?
Nice. I think you speak total facts there.
Yeah, thank you. And at that year, I had a lot of, because in Lansing, most of them are like immigrants or like
Yeah.
not from America,
Mhm.
like those schools. So I had a lot of people coming to the school. They're like new. And it was like our first year of middle school.
Yeah.
So cringy.
I remember my middle school days. Yeah, and I'm sure Dom meant those too.
Oh, no, I don't want to talk about it. I just was born at this age.
Yeah. So I started to like make groups,
Yeah.
helping them.
Yeah.
Because I felt the same when I came here, not being bullied, like helping them not to be like bullied or something, and make friends. Because when I
Yeah.
came here, I had no one, just that girl
Yeah,
who helped me at the beginning.
that's so
Yeah.
incredible.
Thank you.
It sounds like kill them with kindness, right? Is that the motto that you kind of went by, or?
Yeah, because I felt the same. Like
Yeah.
I don't want them to go through the same things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And of course, you get rewarded after.
Yeah.
Doing something good.
For sure,
That's like what I
definitely.
believe in.
Yeah, like a pass it on type
Yeah.
deal. Well, thank you for sharing that. That was
Thank you.
amazing.
So, here you do a ton of stuff. You're very active, you're very involved, and I just want to talk to you about your biggest accomplishments. What kind
Yeah.
comes to mind?
One of the biggest accomplishments is being at Wilson Counselor. I've applied to Wilson Counselor the last day of like before the deadline
Yeah.
in one day.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know about that. My counselor at my high school just gave me the link, and I was like looking over the link and trying like where to apply. So
Uh-huh.
I didn't know. But like the last day, I was at my friend's house as well, and I applied to like myself and my sister.
Uh-huh.
My sister was a senior, so she didn't get like involved here, but
Mhm.
I did, which is so good. That's like really good opportunity
Yeah.
because I've applied to early college. They didn't accept me, and they didn't reject me because they've closed the program at the year I've applied to.
Mm. Gotcha.
That was so sad because I had like this was my first goal
Yeah.
of like being here, but that's okay. I've got another thing which is Wilson. I've applied to both of them, and the second biggest accomplishment is being dual enrolled and
Yeah.
having fun there. Like it's good.
Yeah.
It's hard, but if you like follow up, it's gonna be good.
Definitely. Yeah, you were talking a little bit before the podcast about how that's going. What have
Yeah.
you learned so far from doing that?
Yeah, well, you gotta be responsible and like more responsible than high school.
Mhm.
Like professors there, they're gonna help you, but
Mhm.
they don't care if you don't help yourself. Yeah, because like it's your own thing. You're paying for it, so I don't care. I'm getting paid anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in this Wilson Town Center, we have a classroom, a college course with FSU.
Mhm.
That's a good opportunity I've got. Where we have like a college professor that comes
Mhm.
to Wilson Town Center
Yeah.
and teach us English, like college credits,
Yeah.
but in a way that high school students need help with. Like he help more than going to
Cool.
like college.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's good, but like you should be more reliant on yourself and your helps.
Yeah, definitely. I think you said something really profound where, basically there can be as many people out there trying to help you, but at the end of the day, you got to be the one to help
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah,
I think that's
right.
really profound.
Can I brag about
Yeah.
my student?
Yeah, of course.
So, Ranim, you did a MSU program for
Oh, yeah.
future doctors. You want to talk about that?
Oh, okay.
I put you on the spot.
Okay. In my junior year, I start everything from the beginning, if that's okay.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. So in my junior year, from a year ago, my teacher, I always brag and say I'm gonna be a doctor. I love to be a doctor, and everybody knows that.
Uh-huh.
My teacher knows that. So she told me there is a program at MSU, and they're saying you can apply for it for high schoolers. And
Uh-huh.
I told her, what? Just send me the link.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be the one. Just send me the link. And it's called osteopathic medicine at
Okay.
MSU.
Nice.
Yeah. So I've applied. That's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
I heard about you.
So I applied to it, and I had a lot of stuff. it's like MSU Program. They did a lot of stuff.
Uh-huh.
So when I applied, I was like so excited to get accepted. And then I waited and waited and waited. I went to my mom and told her, maybe they rejected me. They didn't send me anything. I waited like 2 weeks. And it went to the third week. And I said, okay, I'm just going to give up because I'm not getting accepted. They didn't send me anything.
Uh-huh.
And my mom said that she was encouraging me and said, you will get accepted. They will send you the acceptance letter.
Yeah.
And then I said, they're so late. They did it. Okay, they just maybe forgot about me.
Uh-huh.
And at my junior year, I just had like normal high school. Like I didn't go to Wilson yet.
Uh-huh.
Well, I did. I had my first year at
Gotcha.
foundations. That's like the things that helped me. And I had like AP classes. So it shows like I'm responsible.
Yeah, yeah.
So I waited like 3-4 weeks. And then I got the letter that said, we accepted you. Finally, I cried at that day. It was like an accomplishment because I waited so long and I was so excited to go to it.
For sure.
And when I started, I was so excited. It's like a silly thing, but I was so excited about its crumbs.
It's cool though.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You feel you're doing something,
Yeah,
like you accomplished
definitely.
something. Like you're closer to be in the medicine.
For sure, definitely.
Yeah.
You can actually see yourself like
Yeah.
in the clothes that you're gonna wear in the future, right?
Yeah. So when we went the first day, I had my sister and my mom for like the introduction and everything.
Uh-huh.
And I was so excited. I was like shaking. And I drove it. I forgot my key cards in the car and it was like open
Oh.
and it was like turned on. I forgot about it. And I was like leaving. I was looking for the cards and I didn't find them. When I went to the car, it was like all just on. Someone had like grabbed the car just like I was that excited to go to it. But no one took the car. I found it.
Yes, for sure.
Didn't you get an award through this program too?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I got to be chosen as the best student in the program. So we got a certificate, but I was like the honored student.
Nice.
Yeah, and we got a really good present. It was all this stuff for doctors,
Uh-huh.
like stethoscope and everything. It was the best present I've got. Yeah, and it's like the professionals one that you will use in college.
Yeah.
They told us like you will use these, so it's just like keep them in
Nice.
the safe place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
I've saved a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
Because it's expensive. They told.
for sure. That's like better than like a trophy, right? That's like
Yeah.
something you'll actually
You'll
use. Yeah.
Yeah. We got a certificate too.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You were kind of talking about it, but what are you passionate about?
Yeah. First, of course, I want to be a cardio surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
As I said before, I'd like a doctor.
Yeah.
And I'm working on that. I don't want to like spend all my years studying.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I will, but
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
But because I like medicine and specifically to be a cardio surgeon, everyone says you gotta change this. You will change it someday. Or like I've had a friend, like two friends,
Mhm.
and they're like so smart, but they've changed their passion. Like
Mhm.
they wanted to be a cardio surgeon, the same exact as me.
Yeah.
But they've changed it because they don't want to spend all their years studying, or they found it hard. So they told me we're gonna change it anyway,
Mhm.
and I'm not gonna change it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
If I change it, not because of the years, because maybe I found a new passion or something,
Uh-huh.
like something I like more.
Yeah.
But I really like medicine, not because. And some people think you want to be a doctor because you're gonna get a good salary,
Mhm.
not because that's like a good part.
Yeah.
not the main part.
For sure.
Because,
I'm not
like-
saying it's bad.
Yeah, it's like an extra credit.
For sure, yeah.
Like I want to be a doctor because I like it.
Yeah.
And I like what I study, and because if you like something, you're gonna be excellent at
Yeah.
it, and you're gonna enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like I had friends who entered the Wilson Fountain,
Yeah.
and they like canceled it, like they didn't come back because it was so hard for them,
Mm.
and they wanted to be a doctor,
Yeah.
but then it was so hard for them, maybe because they didn't like it.
Yeah.
Now I find it like fun to go. It's hard, but like I found it fun because I like it,
Yeah.
and I kept going. Like right now, I'm gonna graduate with three certificates. That's an accomplishment.
Yes.
You have so much to brag about.
I think it'll just be a podcast full of accomplishments. Yeah. Being pulled out through it, which I love.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a thing I like. Also, it's so separate from medicine, but I really like fashion. It's
Yeah.
like a hobby for me.
Yeah.
So maybe like when I graduate, hopefully someday, as a surgeon, I want to like do a side company for fashion.
Nice. That's amazing. Yeah, it sounds like you hear these stories of people talking about they're in their careers right now, but they look back and they're like, yeah, I've always wanted to do this.
Yeah, that's okay. Like if you change it, like
Yeah.
follow what you like.
Exactly.
It's the most important thing.
Exactly. What's the saying? It's not really a job if you like what you're doing, or
Right.
something like that.
Right, and you're not gonna like accomplish a lot in it if you don't like it.
Yeah, for
You're
sure.
just doing it because you want, like you need to do it.
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So this kind of relates to what we just asked, but do you see yourself taking your current passions and moving forward with them in college, or do you want to explore something new? Because we kind of talked about this earlier.
Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna like move forward to college because like I can't be a cardio surgeon without something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe I don't know if I'm gonna find something new
Mm-hmm.
because those are like my current ones.
Yeah.
But if I do, I'll follow what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't really care about the money as what people say.
For
Of
sure.
course, like you'll, but it's America. Come on.
Yeah.
Like you have a lot of opportunities in everything. I
Yeah.
lived in Syria and Jordan. It's not as good as living in America for opportunities. Anything you do in America, you have a lot of opportunities. But if you go through them and you like follow them,
Yeah.
you gotta work hard
Definitely.
to like find them and get advantage of them.
For
so
sure.
I just have these two right now. If I find something new, I'm gonna follow it.
Yeah.
We can talk about when you actually like enroll in school and sign up for classes if you want to like get a minor in fashion and design or like
Yeah.
art history or something
Yeah.
in addition to your
Yeah, I've talked when we went to MSU with CapCan. Yeah, I've talked with an advisor there, and I told him, is it okay to like double major? But like they're so far away from each other, like medicine and fashion. He told me yes, but if like he didn't want me to like spend more years because I told him I don't want to spend a lot of years studying. So he said you can just open your own company without having a certificate for fashion. Because I don't want to be like a fashion designer, like the CEO. So yeah, but like it's a hobby for me.
For
like
sure.
I have some drawings of dresses or something because I like it. And maybe I'm gonna study it or not, but I don't want to spend more years of studying. I'm focusing on being a cardio surgeon, and that's why I'm like doing dual enrollment right now because like, I want to finish faster.
For sure.
And like graduate with more credits for studying in the summer.
For sure, definitely. And the beauty about college too is that if you like fashion, you don't have to study it necessarily. There's clubs on campus too that you can be a part of. I went to MSU, so the first fashion club that I remember is VIM, which is
they have a fashion magazine that students run.
Oh, I should talk talk with you about it.
Yeah. I was a journalism major at MSU, so I worked with a lot of people that like kind of ran that. Yeah, it's cool. So that was just an aside.
Yeah, no. There's cool stuff out there.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff
for sure. We were talking a lot about careers, and this question can be related to careers or outside of careers too. But where do you want college to take you in the future?
To a really good cardio surgeon that can help people because they want, like, I want to save lives.
Yeah.
And because I like that, not just, as a job, but like a really good surgeon that going to be like so popular that can help people.
Yeah.
And even like I have a goal that after I be a surgeon, I want to like do pro bono surgeries for free. I'm thinking about on Fridays. I don't know why. On Fridays specifically, but like doesn't matter. But like I'm thinking about that. Also, like if I can share this. Right now, after I graduate, I have my mom's friend is a doctor, and they're having, if you heard of it, a program called SAMS for like traveling to Jordan and helping people, immigrants, for free, like treating them for free and doing like surgeries, medicine, like everything for free. And it was like a really big program, And if you have a medical degree or like certificate, you can go with them and help. And I'm planning on after I graduate with like the certificates from Wilson Health Center, I'm gonna like apply for it and go and help people.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's just
Thank
awesome that you're like having those thoughts already of like dreams in the future.
So the next question is, how is having a college advisor help you prepare for college?
Yes, I'm waiting for this question.
Please don't get me fired.
No. So as we were talking about, like if you do something you like, you're gonna be perfect at. I imagine Mr. Viola as that person. I don't know if you do, but I can tell he do. Like he really do like his job, because when I came to Wilson Health Center, he introduced himself to our class and said like, I'm the advisor here. If you need anything, just come to me. And not just like he's saying it. He's like encouraging students to come to him. And I was looking for that person. I had like a counselor at my homeschool, but she's so busy. Like it's high school, so she had like a lot of students. But in here, I went to him the first day he talked to us, and then he was like so encouraging to talk to him. And I really thank you a lot. He had helped me a lot. And my sister. My sister is not a student here, but he did help her. Yeah, so first we talked about my sister because she was like in a really short time where she had to apply and get everything done and do the FAFSA. And she's like the first student to go to college in our house. So me and her was like working on it both to like get all the information, get everything done. And we didn't know about anything. Our friends were like so busy, and we didn't have anyone to help us. Our high school like give the information, but they don't tell you how to go to the information. Yeah. So I went to him and I've like talked to him, emails, face to face during school time. After school, we made like an appointment, like face to face as well. And my mom came with us. It was like I made him work so hard.
I'm happy to help you.
Thank you so much.
I'm very happy to help you.
Thank you so much. And we didn't know like she had a scholarship, but we didn't know about like how to like get advantage of it. He helped us a lot, and it was like we didn't know she can use it for universities. We thought like it's gonna be for just like community college, like before you get a certificate or something. So he gave us a lot of information. And at that, like it was in my junior year. So we started to talk about me and what I'm gonna do. And this year, I'm so sorry, but you worked so hard on me. I'm so sorry because like in the summer, even in the summer, he had helped me too. I don't think teachers email their students in the summer or answer the questions. I've emailed him in the summer, and we worked on essays in the summer so I can apply for colleges early. Because I wanted like the early action. And he told me how to apply for a colleges like in a short way and like get all the information and get advantage of everything. And he's going with me step by step. Like he's waiting for me. Did you get accepted in this school? Or like did you get scholarships? How can we apply for a scholarship? He's like the best. He's the best of the best. Yeah, he's like the best advisor I've ever had. For sure.
Nice.
Thank you so much for your help.
Is being able to have someone like Mr. Violetta just talk through the process. That's because you can do only having someone to help you through it is just very important.
Right, because like I'm in America since like 2016, 7 years almost, like started in 73, and I didn't know anything about like it's so different from the Middle East, so I didn't know about like the rules in here, and he had helped me like what's the things you have to do and deadlines and everything, which is so cool. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy that you're doing well, by the way. I want you to know that I'm very happy. So
thank you. It's because of your help.
Oh no!
Thank you.
You're getting accepted to schools because you're a really good student.
Thank you so much.
You're getting what you deserve.
Thank you so much.
So transitioning into the next question here, through the work that you've done with Mr. Violetta, have you started the application process? It kind of sounds like you have.
Yes. So as I said, we started in the summer working on. I've had in my mind what I'm gonna apply to, like from a really long time ago. Some of the colleges I didn't know about. I've told Mr. Violetta, and I've told him like to what schools I want to apply. Like, what do they have, like big schools or the best for medicine
Mm-hmm.
or in state. I gave him like some information, and he told me the names of the schools that are the best.
Yeah.
And I've applied to like 5-6 colleges.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and some of them I didn't know. I'm thinking about MSU and U of M for sure. Like,
Yeah.
those are the best. And he told me about the other ones. And now I'm all done with applying. Good thing,
Yeah.
because I'm so busy studying in my school right now.
For sure.
So good thing I started from the summer. One of the essays I took so long
Mhm.
to do for U of M.
Yeah.
I was lazy. Guys, don't be lazy.
Yeah.
But I've done everything, and I've got all these schools I applied to the acceptance letter, but just one that I'm thinking I want to, like, for sure, if I get accepted that U of M, I remember,
Yeah.
for sure I'm gonna go there. But they give their like letters, like their answer, until late January. Like,
Gotcha.
they don't give it earlier.
Mhm.
Even like if you're a really good student, they don't.
Gotcha.
So I have to wait until January
For sure.
for
Well,
that.
You've gotten good news from literally every
I was
school
gonna
you've
say
Yeah.
applied to.
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, what kind of tips do you have for students who are applying to school right now or looking to apply next year?
If you're applying next year, work on this year the hardest.
Mhm.
Like, work so hard, because if you work in my
Your
junior
junior
year,
year saying work hard?
yeah, in my junior year, it was the hardest years of me studying
Mm-hmm.
in 6th grade, because it was a lot of bullying. But like 11th grade was like all information,
Uh-huh.
and because of COVID, the year before, we had a lot of information to cover in 11th grade.
Mhm.
But I had took AP classes, and I didn't know I had this opportunity. I didn't like, you can do that. So I started. Okay, so I started a lot, and so get advantage of every opportunity you have in your junior year,
Mhm.
and do the best. In your senior year, apply early. Please apply early. If you have the information earlier on, you're gonna know if you're gonna move or not, or like if you need to save money, scholarships. Just like do the best you can as early as you can.
For sure, for sure. So it seems like we're coming to an end to the interview, and I have one last question for you, Ranim. We end every interview with CapCan Knows, where you state your name and what you know. So I ask you, who are you and what do you know?
My name is Ranim, and I know you can apply to colleges through the Common App application. It's so helpful. You save a lot of time, and it's so easy.
Nice, perfect. Well, that is all the time we have for today. I want to thank you so much, Ranim, for coming on the podcast to chat with CapCan.
Thank you so much for inviting me and having the time to chat with me.
Of course, of course. For more information on CapCan, please be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or visit our website at capcan.org. Thank you all for listening to us today, and we will see you again soon.